Hello there, but good afternoon. You're joining Lunchtime News on MTVsports. My name is Aaron Rajaratnam. Let's start first with a look at the headlines. The Supreme Court decides that land powers are vested with the central government and not with the provincial councils. Bilateral discussions between President Rajapaksa and Prime Minister of Pakistan. Also, Washington responds to Iranian President's speech at the United Nations General Assembly. On to those stories in detail. President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who is in New York for the 68th session of the United Nations General Assembly, held bilateral discussions with Pakistani Premier Nawaz Sharif. The presidential spokesman and international media unit said that attention was mainly focused on the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting to be held in Colombo. Bilateral talks were also held in economic, political and other matters. Well, the Supreme Court decided today that land powers are vested with the central government and not with provincial councils. The decision was announced when a verdict was delivered on a case that was taken up before a bench comprising of Chief Justice Mohan Piris and Justices Eva Vanasundara and K. Sripavan. At the ruling, 3 separate decisions were announced by the bench, and all 3 rulings read that the land powers were vested with the central government and not the provincial councils. The Supreme Court delivered the ruling today when an appeal filed at the Supreme Court over the eviction of an individual from a land owned by the Ministry of Plantations. Well, the Minister of Agriculture says steps have been taken to commence the production of sticky paddy that are cylindrical in shape as an alternative to the solutions to the excess paddy in the country. Secretary to the Ministry, W.A. Sakalasuriya, said that this variety of paddy has a high demand in foreign nations.
Steps have been taken to commence the production of sticky paddy that are cylindrical in shape as an alternative solution to the excess paddy in the country. It is only then we can cater to the international market and meet the demand. We would be competitive in the Asian region by entering into the production of such paddy.
Well, in more local news, an individual who was admitted to the Muthoor hospital with food poisoning died today. Medical Superintendent of the Muthoor Hospital, Dr. V. Premananda, said that 25 individuals who suffered from food poisoning after consuming fish were admitted to the hospital yesterday. The superintendent further said that the remaining 24 individuals are receiving treatment and are not in serious condition. Well, the Department of Wildlife says that the number of wild elephants has grown by 3% this year. Deputy Director of the Department of Wildlife, Veterinarian Taraka Prasad, said that based on a survey that was conducted, it has been revealed that there are around 5,800 wild elephants in the country. He also noted that around 120 to 150 wild elephants die due to various reasons every year. Well, residents of the Sinipura village in Kantale are yet another group of persons affected by wild elephants incursions. Therefore, a special operation was launched in the area yesterday to chase away wild elephants from the area. According to our area correspondent, wild elephants stray into the Sinipura village at dusk on a daily basis. Villagers lament that wild elephants roaming nearby not only damage crops but also destroy their homes. Due to this reason, wildlife officers in the area together with the Civil Defence Force personnel commenced an operation to chase away wild elephants. Our correspondent added that the officers were successful in chasing away a wild elephant to the Somavatia Forest Reserve. Well, with that we conclude Lunchtime News for this afternoon. I'm Aaron Rajaratnam, Newsfirst.
Hotline 0114 896 896 www.newsfirst.lk